Max Verstappen, the reigning force of Formula One, faces a reality many never expected: slipping out of title contention. His dominance has been the benchmark of modern racing, yet recent struggles have shifted the narrative. Rivals have closed the gap, and Red Bull no longer looks untouchable. Despite mounting pressure, Verstappen maintains an unusually calm perspective. He openly admits the frustration but refuses to let it define him. His words, "I'm not too worried," reflect a mindset built on resilience and long-term vision. This chapter sets the stage for a journey beyond statistics and points, exploring a champion's ability to adapt. The Dutch driver's response to setbacks reveals both vulnerability and strength. While critics highlight Red Bull's decline and potential cracks in leadership, Verstappen's measured confidence suggests a deeper story. What lies beneath his composure? Is it genuine belief in a turnaround, or a mask hiding uncertainty? To understand, we must look closer into the rebuilding project at Red Bull, the questions surrounding his future, and the battles that will define this next era. Red Bull's reign once seemed unbreakable. Their engineering brilliance, paired with Verstappen's ruthless consistency, left competitors chasing shadows. Yet in Formula One, dominance is fleeting. Technical regulations evolve, rivals innovate, and momentum shifts in unexpected ways. This season, the once bulletproof RB car has faltered. Aerodynamic challenges, tire degradation, and reliability concerns have eroded Red Bull's advantage. Mercedes and Ferrari, both revitalized, have seized the opportunity. Verstappen, who once drove with an air of inevitability, now battles through midfield traffic rather than dictating the pace at the front. The contrast is stark, from a driver cruising toward championships to one fighting simply to keep within reach. Still, Verstappen refuses to let setbacks erode his confidence. He insists performance cycles are natural, reminding critics that every team experiences dips. Yet beneath the optimism, whispers grow louder. Has Red Bull's golden era peaked? The team's struggle is more than mechanical. It is psychological, testing not only the car's limits, but the resilience of everyone tied to its future. What sets Verstappen apart is his response to adversity. Where some champions lash out, he projects composure. His statement, "I'm not too worried," has been dissected endlessly. On the surface, it suggests unshakable faith, yet it also reflects experience. Verstappen understands the long game of Formula One. Seasons are marathons, not sprints, and one difficult campaign does not erase a legacy. By downplaying panic, he shields both himself and Red Bull from media frenzy. This strategy keeps pressure internal rather than public. Behind closed doors, however, he demands accountability. Engineers and strategists know Verstappen's standards remain uncompromising. His calm exterior should not be mistaken for complacency. Instead, it is calculated leadership in an unstable moment. His words provide stability, even as results falter. Fans may question the authenticity of his reassurance, but history suggests Verstappen thrives when underestimated. The calm, in his case, is less about denial and more about preparing for the next strike back. Amid Red Bull's struggles, speculation over Verstappen's future has intensified. Questions swirl. Will he remain loyal or explore options elsewhere? Mercedes and Ferrari are often linked to his name, sensing opportunity should discontent grow. Verstappen dismisses the rumors as waffling, suggesting impatience from those outside the team. Yet he acknowledges uncertainty as part of Formula One's DNA. Contracts offer security, but circumstances can shift rapidly. Verstappen insists his focus remains on performance, not politics. Still, the wider paddock watches closely. His decision, whenever it comes, could reshape the balance of power in the Yichikad sport. For now, Verstappen publicly aligns himself with Red Bull's long-term vision. He points to the rebuild underway, confident that renewed innovation can restore dominance, but confidence alone cannot mask risk. Should results fail to improve, loyalty will be tested. A champion's prime years are finite, and Verstappen knows history, judges drivers by both their triumphs and their choices of where to fight. Red Bull is no stranger to reinvention. Their current struggles have forced a strategic reset, described internally as a rebuild. Leadership acknowledges the need to adapt, with fresh hires in technical departments and a renewed focus on aerodynamics. Investment into infrastructure and simulation tools suggests the team is preparing not just for recovery but for a new era. Verstappen has positioned himself as central to this process. His feedback drives design, and his relentless demands push engineers beyond comfort zones. Yet rebuilds are rarely smooth. Short-term sacrifices are often required, and growing pains are inevitable. Rivals will not wait while Red Bull regroups. Ferrari, Mercedes, and McLaren are sharpening their own weapons. The challenge for Red Bull lies in balancing immediate competitiveness with long-term vision. Verstappen believes patience will pay off, but the risk is clear. If progress stalls, momentum, and perhaps loyalty, could slip away. For now, Red Bull's identity rests on whether their rebuild can match Verstappen's belief. Formula One is as much mental as mechanical. Verstappen's rivals know the current climate offers psychological opportunities. Every missed podium, every frustrated radio message, feeds into a narrative of decline. Lewis Hamilton, Charles Leclerc, and Lando Norris seize confidence where they once saw futility. Red Bull's aura of invincibility has cracked, and opponents sense blood. Verstappen counters with composure, framing setbacks as temporary. His refusal to panic denies rivals the satisfaction of visible weakness. This dynamic has shifted paddock energy. Races feel unpredictable again, with multiple drivers eyeing victory. For the sport, it has reintroduced suspense. For Verstappen, it demands resilience. The mental strain of carrying a team through turbulence is immense. Yet history shows champions are defined in such moments. His psychological battle extends beyond competitors to media, and even his own garage. Keeping morale high while performance dips is leadership under fire. Whether his calm tone succeeds will shape not only Red Bull's rebuild, but Verstappen's legacy. Every great driver faces a legacy-defining moment. For Verstappen, this period may be his. Dominance secures records, but adversity reveals character. His response to Red Bull's slump will shape how history remembers him. Will he be seen as a champion who thrived only in superior machinery, or as one who lifted a team through storm? Verstappen's career has already rewritten Formula One's competitive map, yet narratives evolve quickly. Critics suggest his legacy could dim if rivals capture titles during Red Bull's rebuild. Supporters argue his resilience and leadership now carry more weight than victories. Legacy is not written in statistics alone, but in perception and influence. Verstappen knows this. His calm approach signals awareness that he is shaping more than results. He is shaping reputation. If Red Bull rebounds under his guidance, his legend grows. If decline continues, questions will linger. Either way, this chapter in Verstappen's journey ensures his legacy will be debated long after engines fall silent. With Verstappen vulnerable, old rivalries take new shape. Lewis Hamilton sees renewed purpose, chasing a record-breaking 8th title. Charles Leclerc senses Ferrari's resurgence as a genuine chance to reclaim prestige. Lando Norris and George Russell, rising talents, smell opportunity in every race. Verstappen's once unchallenged dominance now faces attacks on multiple fronts. The dynamic reshaping Formula One pits veteran brilliance against youthful ambition, with Verstappen caught between eras. These rivalries fuel storylines that extend beyond the track, into national pride, team politics, and personal legacies. For Verstappen, it is unfamiliar ground. He is no longer the relentless hunter, but the hunted. Each rival interprets his calm differently. Some see strength, others weakness. But all are emboldened. The grid feels alive with possibilities unseen in years. This surge of competition marks both a threat and an opportunity. For the sport, unpredictability reigns. For Verstappen, rivalries reshaped may define whether his reign continues or slips into history. Expectations are both a privilege and a burden. Verstappen carries not only his own ambitions, but the hopes of Red Bull's vast following. Fans accustomed to dominance struggle with inconsistency. Critics frame every setback as decline. Internally, engineers feel the strain of delivering under scrutiny. Verstappen himself faces the tension of remaining focused while under relentless observation. In this environment, words matter. His reassurance that he is not too worried acts as a shield against pressure. Yet expectation lingers like a shadow. Even in rebuilding years, champions are judged by standards set during their peaks. Verstappen's task is to balance these expectations with reality. Failure to deliver invites doubt, while exceeding them restores faith. This chapter of his career may prove more challenging than the titles he has already won. Meeting the weight of expectation requires more than speed. It requires composure, vision, and the ability to endure storms without losing conviction. Max Verstappen now stands at a crossroads. His dominance, once unquestioned, has given way to doubt, speculation, and unprecedented pressure. Yet in his calm words and steady demeanor lies a profound truth. Champions are not defined solely by victories but by how they respond when the odds turn against them. Red Bull's rebuild is uncertain, rivals are resurgent, and the whispers of change grow louder. Still, Verstappen insists he is not worried. Whether this calm proves prophetic or misplaced will determine more than a season's outcome. It will define an era. His composure has become a weapon, shaping perception, guiding morale, and deflecting chaos. This moment is no longer just about points on a leaderboard. It is about resilience, leadership, and legacy. Verstappen's journey now mirrors the sport itself. Uncertain, evolving, yet relentlessly compelling. In adversity, a champion's test is written. In the calm of Verstappen's words, the next chapter of Formula One is waiting to unfold.